Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Jojo and
Shruti.
listen, Bella. Let's just get on with it. There's too many tracks.
Okay,
So
ready.
bus, this one's called I Am Natural. I picked it this time because uske channel pe hai aur iska video bhi hai. So let's do it.
But is it from an album? Is it for
No.
like, wo tu bata do? Kuch
Random
nahi hai.
Bella drop.
As it's written, I
Oh,
was bored last night, so I
night.
made a track. Okay, ready.
This is so Bella. I was just bored, so bana diya bas gana. Oh hell. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, ready.
I Am Natural. 1, 2, 3, play.
कभी कभी अकेले बैठ के सोचता हूँ कि शायद मैं अकेला ही ठीक हूँ। मुझे इस दुनिया से कोई मतलब नहीं है, मुझे अपने हाल पे छोड़ दे रहा है। मैं जी लूंगा सच में।
माँ बोली कर लेगा दर बच्चे, दुनिया बगीचे के फूलों की तरह है। तू तन्हा नहीं लौटा जो संभला है, बस तूने काले गुलाबों को पकड़ा है। इन पलकों को मिलते नजारे, जब कलम पन्नों पे सितारे उतारे। क्या करूंगा दुनिया बचा के, मैं बैठूंगा देखूंगा ढलती हुई शामें। हाँ ये मेरी मर्जी है, रोको नहीं मुझको। तू कौन होता है पहला ये पूछो नहीं मुझको। ये दिल मेरा ले लो और चीर के देखो, मैं सच्चा या झूठा ये पूछो नहीं मुझको। मन बहला के लड़की का दिल कैसे तोड़ूं, फिर अगली फिर दिल कैसे जोड़ूं। अब किसी को दिल मेरा खाली नहीं दूंगा, मैं मर जाऊंगा तुझको गाली नहीं दूंगा। कायर है मेरे कुछ दुश्मन है नो, वो जिंदा रहे ताकि मैं करता रहूं ग्रो। और गाने पे गाना अब कर रहा है ब्लो, मैं म्यूजिक इंडस्ट्री के चेहरे का ग्लो। मैं देता नहीं किसी को गाड़ी की चाबियां, कब मेरी गाड़ी के पीछे हो माफिया। लाखों बातें करती दुनिया ये मेरी, पर एक ही बात सच के मैं मांगू ना माफिया। या लाखों ने म्यूजिक बना लिया, पर म्यूजिक ने कुछ को बनाया है। या लाखों ने मिक्सिंग है सीखी, पर गाने पे गाना तो मैंने गिराया है। आखिर अब मुझ में मैं आया है, इस ईगो ने चेहरा दिखाया है। मैं जैसा था वैसा बनाया है, लोगों के सीने से डर को भगाया है। कहते रहे पहला तू क्या ही कर लेगा, अकेले इस नक्शे को कैसे समझेगा। जो हंसते थे मुझ पे वो टीवी के आगे, अब बैठ के बोले ये लड़का चलेगा। लफ्जों में क्षमता में डालता खुद नहीं, इस दुनिया को दिल से मैं बातें बता रहा हूँ। वरना इन लड़कों को पूरा पता है कि सीएम नहीं करता मैं घर से उठाता हूँ। करते हिप हॉप जो इन तक ही सीमित, इस दुनिया की उलझन में पड़ते नहीं आर्टिस्ट। घर बैठे पैसों को थूक लगा के ये बोले क्यों इंडिया में बढ़ते नहीं आर्टिस्ट। फैशन और फ्लेक्स से बाहर निकल, गाड़ी के शीशे को नीचे तो कर। बाप ने मुझको निकाला है घर से, पर उसको घर देने को छोड़ा मैं घर। अवारा बुला ले मैं बुरा नहीं मानूंगा, ताने सुना ले मैं हंस के भुला दूंगा। बोलूंगा जब मेरी मर्जी होगी, जब दुनिया को मैं इतना नीचे गिरा दूंगा। काबू नहीं आता मैं आईने के आगे, अब रू मेरी जिस्म संभाली नहीं पा रही है। मैं तो चुप होके भी जीने लगूंगा, पर जिंदगी जख्मों पे नज़्में बनाती है।
मैंने खाली गाना बनाने पे ध्यान दिया है, लोग मेरे बारे में 100 बातें करेंगे, मुझे बस तुझसे मतलब है। तू मुझे दिल से सुन और बोल क्या मैं गलत हूँ, और अगर हूँ तो माफ करना, अगर नहीं तो डर मत, हम साथ हैं, हम इसमें साथ हैं।
Okay. You know, जब आर्टिस्ट की लाइफ के अंदर अप्स एंड डाउन आ रहे होते हैं रिलेशनशिप में, और आर्टिस्ट इंस्टेड ऑफ टॉकिंग गो मेक सॉन्ग्स एंड से लेट्स कन्वर्स ओनली विद सॉन्ग्स। कोई बात नहीं, आमने सामने हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, ये ले मैं गाना बनाता हूँ, अब गाना सुन, ये गाना सिर्फ तेरे लिए है। एंड यू बेसिकली जस्ट लिसनिंग टू द सॉन्ग। वाओ, okay. So that of course was just like a funny take of the thing that right in the end when you listen to it, and that, you know, कौन से ख्याल में बेला ने एक ही रात में ये गाना बनाया, एक thought आया, something he was going through, and he just made a song and he put it out, right? But now once the song is out, the song की अपनी एक identity बन जाती है. It is no more just the song that Bella has written for, you know, जिसके साथ भी issue हो रहा है and जो भी वो discuss करना चाहता है. Now the song has its own identity and it has come out among all of us as audience as whatever we take out of that song. And this song did not lose me for even 1 second.
Yeah,
I was so invested in the whole storytelling process and the way, the smoothness of it. You know, sometimes क्या होता है कि बहुत time तक, and Bella के गानों में भी मैंने notice किया है, कभी-कभी thought changes. इसमें there was 0 thought changes. जहां से शुरू हुआ बहुत सारी बातें हुई, but जो primary thought था वो same था, which was bandhoing the whole song together, which for me is very strong storytelling. Like, you know, that it was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. Like there was this one part when 3/4 of the song had finished. I was so invested in it. I was like right, his every face expression, his everything. I was even like, ये जो ये बात बोल रहा है, इसके अंदर इसकी लाइफ में क्या हो रहा होगा, उस टाइम क्या हुआ होगा, अभी ये जो सोच रहा है, like I was so invested completely in that. I had to like by the end of it tell myself, okay, हो गया, गाना था, get out of it now, it's okay, शांत. So phenomenal. So that's the impact that the song created,
Yes.
which is quite cool. Very, very, and just the flows and the bass, music इतना simple था, एक bass, rhythm चल रही थी, और उस पे this kind of storytelling, phenomenal. Yeah.
Now you know why I messaged you at that time. I was just listening to him with headphones on, and just the way he
Yeah.
says, he relates his story.
Yeah.
It really hits. It really
Yeah.
hits what he's trying to, the point he's trying to put across.
Yeah.
And that happened with this track for me also. It's like
Yeah.
leaving aside the fact that he was bored, so he just made a song. Like the bored word now for me doesn't fit, because now I feel like he wasn't bored. He just had a
Exactly.
lot going on his mind. Like, he
Yeah.
just had a lot
Yeah.
to say. And he needed to uglo it. Like, it's just literally that. You and I would take our journals and write, this man
Or
just
call,
puts it in a
or
song.
call a friend,
Or
call each other. You
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, यहाँ पे he's
Yeah.
calling the studio, Mike is his friend, और वो
Yeah.
उसके ऊपर सब कुछ उगल रहा है.
Yeah, exactly. And it really hits because एक तो कहानी चल रही है, and as a listener you want to listen to a story, you want to, it makes you feel connected in a way. Oh, you're gone. So I was saying, he is like, as a listener you feel connected when someone's telling a story, and with him I've noticed this in his tracks, which are like about him and his journey and what's on his mind. They're very easy to listen to, and you don't realize when you get emotionally invested in what he's saying. At which point, at which line, you don't realize it. By the time it ends, you feel so much compassion for what he's going through or what his story is. You also feel this sort of like emotional burst within yourself for your life, or what is going on in your surroundings with you. So वो जो meeting point होता है, कब आता है गाने में with Bella's songs like this, I don't know, but it's happened to me many times, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people. So I'm just amazed that कुछ भी चल रहा होता है उसके माइंड में, वो इतनी आसानी से उतनी जल्दी गाना बना देता है उसपे. Like, for me that is only unfathomable.
And you know how they say the more you practice, the better you get at your craft.
Yes, it's all that. It's practice.
You hear me? Yeah.
Yeah. It is
So you know
that.
how they say, how they say that with art. Sorry, what was I even saying? I've forgotten.
The more you practice, the better.
Yeah. So the
easier
more
it
one
gets.
practices, the easier it gets. And in his case, I think the way he's dropping tracks, the more tracks he's going to drop, whether or not he had that skill earlier or not, I think that side of him is getting more and more polished.
Yeah.
And he's so in the zone that now he's finding words. With I think वो normal बात अब कर ही नहीं पा रहा होगा. अभी वो सिर्फ ऐसे rhyme schemes में ही regular बातें भी निकलती होंगी. At the rate he's going, making so many
It's possible.
tracks, it becomes you become so habituated to a certain kind of thought process, the way you will write, that I think very much real life में भी ऐसी बात हो रही होगी आजकल.
I agree. It has a lot, and because I've heard him say in one of his old interviews कि वो सुबह से लेके रात तक स्टूडियो में ही रहता है. That's his happy place, clearly.
Correct.
And he just the thing with any kind of work, not just art related, anything, the more you practice, the more time you spend on it, the better you get at it, and the easier it flows. It's just muscle memory ho jata hai, and mental brain memory ho jata hai, and clearly it's showing because he's spending so much time working on his craft.
Correct.
So, I love it. This track is definitely hard hitting. A lot of truth bombs and like wisdom भरे हुए ख्याल इसमें है, and that's what we expect now from Bella. He's growing, man. He's the thing is his now discography is so wide and so broad. Oh, you're gone.
Yeah. No, continue. I'm sick and tired of changing things and trying to just continue. Yeah.
Okay, so she's gone, but I'll just say my last thought is that his discography is now so wide that he is just creating his own niche quietly in one corner, and whether or not the gatekeepers are paying attention to him or not is irrelevant anymore, because from what I see in the comments and wherever Bella is present and the audience feedback that I read is just all that stuff is irrelevant, because he's gathering his own audience in one.
True.
In his own
he's
lane,
in his own zone.
And he's doing his thing, and we're here for it. So we're going to keep listening, and we'll get to all his drops soon. There's a lot of tracks lined up. So don't worry, it'll happen and you'll see it. And in the meantime, let me know what you thought of this track. If you want the Spotify ka Rondu playlist that I've made, that's linked below. Miss Bola's there on Insta. She's not frozen.
Where I'm unfrozen.
Oh, she's giving some awesome voiceover tips. You know?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you're
Correct.
interested in the voicing industry, go check those out.
Yes.
This is how you support this channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
मामूली कर ले कदर बच्चे दुनिया बगीचे के फूलों की तरह है तू तन्हा नहीं लौटा जो संभला है बस तूने काले गुलाबों को पकड़ा है इन पलकों को मिलते नजर